I want to know, sir, that what was that special quality in Vijayakanth, which for the benefit of the audiences, that in the 80s and the 90s, he was among the top 5 heroes in Tamil industry, and this is an era which was dominated by Rajinikanth and Kamala Hassan. How did he make it? What was something that X factor in this man?
At the outset, let me first offer my condolences to the family of Sri Vijayakanth ji. And also the hundreds and thousands of his fans, film buffs, film enthusiasts, Tamil film lovers. After that, your question. Vijayakanth won the hearts of the people because he was the epitome of what I would call integrity. He showed tremendous care and concern and compassion for people. In fact, one of the most often repeated things since morning has been how anybody will walk into Vijayakanth's office and they can have a meal. In fact, they must have a meal. This was a practice by late Purachi Thalaivar MGR. And Vijayakanth followed it to the T. And he did it not because at that time he had any political aspirations. I'm talking about an era, let's say 80s and 90s, when he had not yet probably got it into his head that he must enter politics. But he did subconsciously or unconsciously follow a pattern set by Dr. MGR, which was he will choose roles which are the Good Samaritan, as was spoken to by the former speaker, the Congress chief. He will do roles which are, serving the poor, helping the underdog, and mostly policemen, which means upholding the law, upholding the nation's integrity, fighting for the country. All these kind of roles alone he did. You would rarely find him do something which is contra to this image. And the second was the ability or the need to feed people. Food for Vijayakanth is synonymous with Vijayakanth's sapad in his office. It was so popular that, in fact, in one of the films of Mr. Shankar, actor Sendil will be playing a beggar who knew where to get what. Meaning, he will send his assistant to so and so temple and say, "Today you will get
Yeah, I've seen that.
curd
Yes.
rice there. Go bring it. Today you go to this place, you will get pongal and bring it." In that list of things, he will mention when Vijayakanth's office will serve meat. Vijayakanth obviously appo curry sapado. See, this became so synonymous that Vijayakanth's office was literally a place for food. Now, he did that. Now, why did he win the hearts and minds? Because he was a simple person.
All right.
It was the sheer simplicity which went into the minds and hearts of
All
the
right.
Tamil audience.
Okay.
They just saw the man from the next village
All right.
or the next town.
All right. Yeah. Very good opening comments there by someone who's a historian, obviously. Chitra Lakshmanan, great fan of your show, Touring Talkies, have not missed a single episode. And I see that whenever you open any episode, you speak about Shivaji sir, you speak about MGR, you never forget to speak about Vijayakanth. Whoever you are interviewing from that era, I want your memories at that time, Chitra sir, because after all, you were the producer of Pudiya Tirpu. Recall Vijayakanth from that time when you were producing this film, Chitra Lakshmanan.
I actually know him from the year of 1979. That was the year he entered into cinema. Then his second film was Agal Vilakku, which was directed by one of my friends called R. Selvaraj, who has written the story for Mudal Mariyadai and Anakku.
Okay.
At those time, I was having office at West Mambalam. Vijayakanth every day morning around 6 o'clock come to my office. He will pick me up and then we both will go to the location. Song sequence was shot in Pundi at that time. Shobha was the heroine for the film. From that day onwards, I know him. Then later, I got the opportunity to produce a film with him. That is Pudhiya Tirpu, as you rightly said. In that film, actually at that time, he was charging around 2.5 lakhs for a film. Nowadays, if you take up any artist, if he charges around 10 crores, he will take minimum 50 to 70% as advance.
Right.
If he is charging 10 crores means 5 crores will be advance. But in that time, when he was charging around 2.5 lakhs, what was the advance I paid to him, It was only 5,000 rupees.
Wow. Okay.
After taking 5,000 rupees, he just did act in that film. In later, after the completion of the film, we could not able to sell the film as we expected. So myself and my brother went to meet Vijayakanth.
Huh.
We just told him we could not able to sell it as we expected. But doesn't matter. We have got the money ready. We have to pay you another 50,000 rupees. 2 lakhs we already paid. If you want the 50,000 rupees, we are prepared to pay.
Right.
Or else, if you can reduce something, please tell me, we'll reduce that and pay the balance. We are under the impression that he will ask 25,000 rupees and 25,000 rupees deduction he will give.
Huh.
But what he did, without hesitation, not even 1 minute he took. You don't need to pay the 50,000 rupees, sir. You have already paid 2 lakhs, that is enough. Take home this 50,000.
That's what made him great.
If the picture clicks, then you can pay the balance. If not, it is all right. That is the magnanimity of Vijayakanth.
Fantastic.
I have been, tell me,
No wonder.
I have been watching Vijayakanth from day one.
Right.
I have never seen a producer complaining about Vijayakanth that just because we have not paid, he has not come for shooting.